Pisces. This is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily check-in. Today is March 22nd, 2026. But when you find this message is when you're meant to receive the message. We're going to take a look at your oracle card that I actually picked up yesterday from the Alice, the Wonderland Oracle deck. And then we'll pull some tarot cards. And then I'll finish off your reading with an Akashic Records Oracle card. Let's go ahead and call in Spirit. Okay, so I would just want to take a moment here. I picked up a couple Oracle decks yesterday. I went down to Flea Masters and Fort Myers, just kind of walking around. I was actually going there to look for something else, but didn't find it. But I did find a little cute shop called the Zodiac Den. So I just kind of want to give a shout out to Corey there. She's the owner and artist. She has lots of great little witchy stuff in there, crystals and cloths for your altar. And she's got some tarot cards as well. So I picked up a couple little cute tarot decks. The one I'm going to use today is called Alice, the Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. And then, and I love it because it reminds me of a painting I've done. It also reminds me of that movie, that Bright Eyes movie, that artist movie with the big eyes, or maybe it was called Big Eyes. And then this one as well, The Shadows of Light, that I'll use on another day. That's also by this Lucy Cavendish. I just thought they were so cute. So we're going to use the Alice, the Wonderland Oracle today, and then we'll pull some tarot cards. So let me go ahead and shuffle this deck up. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every day. Thank you for liking, hyping, hitting the thanks button, hitting all the buttons. It's really helping the channel grow. It's been a little slow lately, so if you could help me out by hitting some of those buttons for me, that would be great. If you'd like to go further and you'd like a private reading, you can reach me at nightbirdtarot99@gmail.com. Let's see what this oracle card says to begin. Angels, guides, ancestors, most important message for the sign of Pisces. What do they need to know at the time that they're viewing this message, please, Spirit? I love that the cards are little because my hands are small. So I was telling Corey that at the Zodiac Den that I love them that they're little like this. So you can follow her on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. It's called the Zodiac Den. And again, I'm not a sponsor or anything. I just thought it was a really cute shop. So if you're in Southwest Florida, you might want to check her out. Okay. So we have set your course. You know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. Okay. So set your course. Know where you wish to go. Make a plan or have a plan, and then hit the right direction. Let's see what the Spirit has to say with the tarot cards. Today is Sunday, fun day. I hope that you're all having a good day. Weather looks pretty good here in Southwest Florida. It's been a little chillier, on the chillier side, but I actually enjoy it because I know the heat is coming. I think I'm going to go get some canvases today. It's been a while since I actually did a painting, so I'm feeling inspired to get back to that again. So I may go grab some canvases because I am out of canvases to paint. I could take an old one that I don't want anymore and recycle, but I'm not sure. It would be hard to let go. They're all like my little babies, But we'll see what I do. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say here. Angels, guides, ancestors, most important message for the sign of Pisces. Most important message for the sign of Pisces, please, Spirit. Too many. Most important message for the sign of Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay, Pisces. In the past here, I'm seeing that, you know, in the recent past, you may have moved on from something. You're going through a recovery. There was some type of painful falling out where you had to do some healing. There was some type of disharmony or misalignment within a group dynamic. There was a lack of teamwork. There was conflict, something like that. And it left you insecure, perhaps because you had to leave it. This could be a work situation. And it left you insecure and guarded when it comes to your money or resources. Back of the deck here, I have blocked intuition with the High Priestess being reversed. So perhaps, there was some type of doubt going on at that time in the recent past about being able to make it on your own, perhaps, or being able to recover. There was some type of falling out within a group dynamic or a disharmony within a work environment, or there was poor quality. There was office politics or some type of ego, competition. And perhaps, leaving it would have left you very insecure. So, you had this doubt about being able to leave the situation. So perhaps with this oracle card, you needed to set your course. You needed to make a plan before you maybe left the job or situationship that was not working out, that was in misalignment. So you needed to make a plan here. Let's see what the present moment is. Actually, let's clarify. I want to clarify these. No, you know what? Let's do the present moment. Present moment, because it feels good. It's like something was misaligned and you had to make a decision, it seems like, or you had to ponder about what to do next. What is the present moment, please, Spirit? We'll go back and clarify after. Yeah, you're going through a transition at the current time here at Pisces. So what I'm seeing here is you're leaving behind what no longer serves you with the Six of Swords here. You're going through a transition. You're accepting the lesson through whatever misalignment or disharmony that you went through in the past, where it may have left you in an insecure place. It may have left you with a lot of doubt on moving forward. But you're also going through some type of healing or recovery from the past situation. It's led you to moving on. You may have some victim mentality as you're moving through this change right now. You're setting your course here. You know what you want to wish and go to, and you're making a plan. But there is some securities about this plan, perhaps, with this oracle card. So perhaps you need to pause, look at things in a new perspective with the Hangman here. Back of the deck here, I feel like what this is going to lead to is more happiness. I feel like, in the shadow for what you don't see is, harmony, peace, fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here. So leaving behind what no longer serves you, whatever this was, Pisces, whatever this group dynamic, this maybe was a job, a family situation, whatever it is, you've gone through some type of recovery from this misalignment, ego-driven kind of competition, conflict, whatever it was, where it left you very insecure and it stopped you from your belief system. It stopped you from believing in yourself here. You've now left that behind. There was a lot of confusion in the recent past, but you're now going through this transition. You're distancing yourself from this situation. But you're also feeling a little bit of victim mentality here with the Eight of Swords. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit helpless about your future. What Spirit is saying here is you need to pause. You need to, see things in a new perspective because it's leading you towards your happiness for what you don't see. Near future. You're definitely going to be seeing a new outlook on life with the Four of Cups reversed. But you do have a lack of long-term vision. So you're seeing things in a new perspective in the near future, but there is a lack of movement or growth. You perhaps don't know what to wish for. There is hope and regeneration happening here. There's a lot of trauma that you've gone through here that you need to heal from here, Pisces. But I do see a renewal, but there's just a lack of vision at this time. Let's go back and clarify. Please clarify the Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. So you're recovering from some type of betrayal or deception, somebody being dishonest, somebody being sneaky. This could also be somebody that was keeping something from you. It could be even like money. And somebody trying to get away with something. So you're recovering from that. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. In the past, you were recovering from somebody that was dishonest or deceptive. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. There was a misalignment or something going on within a group dynamic where it was almost like there was conflict about your grief, your recovery. Did you go through something in the past here, Pisces, where you were recovering from something and people didn't understand it, that you were going through this change? Perhaps you needed to get therapy and people were talking about you. Maybe you went through something very difficult in life. I'm being pulled to say something like what has happened. When Spirit talks to me, they remind me of things that I've gone through. So this reminds me of a situation in the past where I went through a situation with my ex and his family where they didn't understand the grief process of that I had been going through for a very long time since I lost my only child. It's almost like they said that I needed to get over it, that I needed to move on with my life. Or it was my only child. I'm never going to stop grieving my only child. But it was almost like they kept pushing that on me. They have no idea or understand or comprehend what it's like to lose a child. So it's that type of energy that I'm picking up. So you've gone through something that no one else could possibly understand. They may say, well, I went through this, but it's nothing like that. In other words, my ex's daughter would say, well, I lost my sister, okay? And again, this was not my child. So It's nothing like losing a sibling. It's nothing like losing a parent. It's nothing like losing a grandparent. I lost my child that grew inside of me. So that's what Spirit's calling me to say to you, Pisces, is that you went through something and no one else could completely comprehend what you went through. They may feel empathy or compassion towards you, but it's like they wanted you to move on. There was conflict because of whatever you were going through. It could have been an addiction. It could have been anything, but they don't know what it's like. And you were recovering from it. Okay? And, they didn't understand your recovery from it. So there was conflict. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Please clarify. Okay. So what you needed to look for, you had to take a pause for a second and really look at your life here and deciding to maybe move away from this in the present moment here. But this is perhaps, you felt insecure because maybe you were in a marriage with this person, a partnership who left you feeling very insecure, perhaps because of betrayal. Perhaps because they didn't understand what you were going through. It stopped you from believing in yourself. It stopped you from listening to your intuition, saying to yourself, this isn't how a person should be treated. It stopped you from that. It was almost like you just kept ignoring the red flags, is what I keep feeling with this high priestess here in the past. You kept ignoring the red flags. You kept saying, okay, 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 dealing with these type of people who didn't understand what you were going through. And they tried to get away with this. They tried to get away with treating you this way, Pisces. So at the present moment, I see you moving on from this situation to calmer waters. Yeah, there is the Death card here. So at the present moment, you're moving on. There is a change. And perhaps you had to do a lot of inner work here. You were stuck in this pattern, this repeated pattern with this situation over and over and over again. You were in this imprisoned thought that you could never do this on your own. You were maybe resistant to this change and moving forward for a really long time. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. And everyone's on their different timeline here, Pisces. So take what resonates for you and what timeline you're on. There may have been some aggressive behavior. Somebody could have been very arrogant or narcissistic here, which made you think to yourself, like, maybe that person would say to you, you'll never make it without me. You'll never be able to find another person. You'll never be able to find another family or a job, or, they had these, they made you think these thoughts. A little bit bullying. Please clarify the Hangman. But it's time for you, you're now pausing and you're looking at all of this and you're feeling optimistic again. This person has blocked your happiness. So you're going to look at things in a new perspective now. You're going to look at that inner child within you and say, what is it that you dreamed about as a child? What kind of family life or job or whatever situation this is, what did you want? Is this what you wanted? Because it's literally blocking your happiness. And by moving forward, transitioning towards what it is that you want, what that inner child wants, is going to lead you to your ultimate fulfillment for what you don't see. You have to start listening to that intuition. You have to start looking at the red flags. You have to see that this person is manipulative. This person is making you feel these thoughts, this victim mentality, telling you you're not going to be good without them. But you are moving through a change here. You've been resistant. You're repeating these negative patterns with this individual or this group dynamic. It's time for you to move forward. So in the near future, I do see you looking at things in a new outlook. Please clarify the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. This is all about setting your course here, as we talked about with Alice here. Know where you wish to go. That's that inner child. Have a plan, and then you'll go into the right direction for your happiness. So you're looking at things in a new perspective now. There's a new outlook. You're having clarity in the near future. You're going to choose happiness. You're going to choose to leave a legacy of privilege, of success, of financial security. Leaving a legacy behind where you've left what no longer serves you, and leaving a legacy of happiness. You're looking at the long term. You're like, I don't want to live my life like this. I don't want to leave this earth this way. I don't want to be stuck in this situation my whole life. I'm going to start listening to my inner child here. And I'm going to see things in a new perspective. I'm choosing happiness. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit. There's going to be a sudden change here in the near future. There's going to be a destruction from the old to create the new. You're going to set your course. You're going to know where you wish to go with the Star card here. There's going to be a radical shift in your life in the near future if it hasn't happened already. Again, everyone's on their own timeline. Please clarify the Star. There was a lot of pain and sorrow in the situation, and you have to let it go. Look at the long term. There was a lack of growth in this situation. And here you are manifesting your hopes and dreams in the near future. You're going to be standing your ground. You're going to be putting up your boundaries. You're going to be defending your position with the Seven of Wands here. So set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan. You're heading in the right direction as long as you leave this behind. Leave behind what no longer serves you. It's leading you towards your happiness. Please clarify, what is the advice here, Spirit, for Pisces? So, connect to Spirit, the Hierophant. Listen to that inner wisdom. That is Spirit speaking to you. And here's your new beginning. By listening to Spirit within, it's going to lead you towards your new beginning here. You're going to be a free spirit. There's going to be fresh hope, new chances, new paths. Take a leap of faith here. Your new beginning is coming, Pisces. You need to release the fear. With the Moon card, this is your energy here, Pisces. Release the fear. Let it go. The truth will be exposed here, and you will be free. Let's pull a message from the Akashic Records to finish off, Pisces. But yeah, you're definitely going through it. And again, everyone's on a different timeline, but you're going to be leaving behind what no longer serves you. It's leading you towards, you got to start listening to your intuition here. It's going to lead you towards a new outlook. Leaving a legacy of happiness behind. Not being stuck in this old pattern, negative pattern, with these people or person that doesn't understand what you've gone through, is what Spirit is saying here. So set your course. Know what you wish, know where you wish to go. Make a plan and head off in that right direction. Angels, guides, ancestors. Message from the Akashic Records for Pisces, please, Spirit. So we have 2 here. It says, warrior spirit, challenges, approaches life. Relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. So you are the warrior spirit, and you need to protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. That's Pisces nature. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. So you are the warrior spirit. It is time for you to protect yourself and stop blocking that inner knowing, seeing those red flags for what they are, and protecting your energy from those kind of people that will never understand what you've gone through. It's time to set the course. Know where you wish to go, have a plan, and you'll head in the right direction, which will bring you your ultimate fulfillment, hope, wishes, miracles, by manifesting this. There's a big change coming into your life here, Pisces, if it hasn't happened already. Leave a legacy. Leave a fresh, new awareness. Choose happiness here, Pisces. Release the fear. Stand in your truth. Your dreams are right here, waiting for you. I'm going to leave the message there, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the hype button. Hit the like button. Hit all the buttons if you want to. It would really, really help my channel. I'm hoping to grow a little bit more. It's been a little quiet lately, so it's kind of making me a little weary. But if you could please hit some of those buttons, it helps the algorithm. It helps the algorithm in noticing that people are watching my videos, and it gets it out to more people, because then YouTube will push it out and show it to more people. Otherwise, it's just our community. So I hope you have a wonderful day today. Please be kind and compassionate to one another. Namaste.